We envision an in-depth study of the works of Rabbi Aryeh Kaplan in a sharing where we would learn within the text that he wrote, we would identify other places where he wrote about the same idea, and we'd start to try and understand what the message is here. It could be extremely valuable for us as a group, a small group at first, to try and get back into the teachings that this man embodied. Passed away in 1983, and since then, more and more people are reading his books. There must be something there that's the taste of eternity. It's not something that just comes and goes. So it is the right time, right now, to appreciate and to go into the teachings. It's huge, but it can be done. We would, for instance, take any one of the books and give an overview of each book, and then go into the structure of where he began, where he ended, what he was intending in the book, and then we'd start to go into the sources that he brought. One of the things that characterizes Rabbi Kaplan is the incredible number of sources he brings for every idea. It's nobody in our generation, to my knowledge, has done that. That's really his hallmark. You see in his Handbook of Jewish Thought, which he considered one of his most important books, the first volume of Handbook of Jewish Thought. The second volume was left over. The chapters were left over, and I had the privilege of working on them and bringing them up to the level of volume 1. But the Handbook of Jewish Thought, which is the encyclopedia, so to speak, of Jewish ideas that he put together, he considered it one of his most important books. The sources there are in the thousands. So we can't do that, but we can't do total justice to it, but we can start to dig into one idea and see where it appears in all these places and try and bring this to bear on our lives right now. That is what I personally would envision would be an incredibly valuable experience for a lot of us now as we're moving into this next phase of history, where we want to know what the real Jewish teachings are and to draw on them in order to truly do what we can do as educators and as people who need a deeper meaning in our lives, are connecting to that deeper meaning. It can be extremely valuable for many of us.